Alrighty guys, what's going on? It's Joseph here, back from the LEGO Star Wars video here today. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the Bad Batch LEGO Star Wars news and just stuff we have received. And just some stuff I want to talk about, whether, just how many Bad Batch sets are we going to get in 2022. I think there's a potential for a decent amount of sets, but also I feel like, we're not going to get too many. So I'm just going to talk about a theory I have and just kind of what I expect to see for 2022, LEGO Star Wars and the Bad Batch. Before I get into today's video though guys, I do want to give a reminder that I'm doing a free set giveaway at 1,000 subs, so please make sure to like and subscribe. All you guys have to do is press that subscribe button. We're really almost there. It's either going to be a 501st Battle Pack or an AAT, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about, I guess, is just kind of the Clone Wars, because obviously, as you guys know, 2020 we got the Clone Wars Season 7 of the animated TV show, right? It was great. It was fantastic. Everyone loved it, right? First time we got it in like 8 years or so, I want to say. And as far as sets go for the Clone Wars, we didn't get really Clone Wars related sets until August of 2020, which is obviously a few months after the show debuted, and we got the 501st Battle Pack. And then in 2021, so far we're rumored to be getting at least a couple of Clone Wars sets, those being the Mandalorian Gauntlet Fighter, the Ahsoka V Maul Duel, and we're also getting a Bad Batch Shuttle, which is obviously more of a Bad Batch set itself, but still, I guess you could count it related to the Clone Wars at least, or inspired by the Clone Wars. So we're basically getting just, a couple of sets in 2021 and, one set in 2020 for the Clone Wars. And we're obviously getting the Bad Batch also around the springtime of this year, so around the same time. And I expect us to probably see just a couple of Bad Batch sets in 2022, guys. I'm not going to lie, we're obviously getting a Bad Batch Shuttle this summer. So, kind of like the 501st Battle Pack for the Clone Wars, we get one set in the summer of the same year the show comes out. And then I imagine the next year, like how the Clone Wars is getting, we're probably going to get like 2 to 3 sets maybe of the Bad Batch. I don't really expect a full wave. That would be awesome, I'm not going to lie. But it's just the first season of the Bad Batch, so I would expect nothing more than like 2 to 3 sets, kind of like the Clone Wars. So, 501st Battle Pack and Bad Batch Shuttle as the initial releases for like a few months after the shows come out. And then after that, I imagine like 2 sets in 2022 for the Bad Batch show, how in 2021 the Clone Wars got 2 sets, that being the Ahsoka Duel and the Mandalorian Gauntlet Fighter, which are rumored. So that's how I see things going out for the Bad Batch, guys. I'm not going to lie. It may, who knows? We'll have to see what happens. We don't really know exactly what happens yet in the show. But another thing I want to talk about, why I think we get at least a couple more sets of the Bad Batch in 2022 has to do with a leaked Bad Batch image. Let's get right into that, guys. So as you guys know, also, we did get a leaked image of the Bad Batch Shuttle. And, you can say what you want about it. I'm personally not the biggest fan, but it's okay. But in the shuttle, obviously, it's just one Bad Batch set. And it includes, Tech, Hunter, and Wrecker. And that includes a couple of other troopers in there. But I'm not really sure if those are either Echo or Crosshair. I think one of them might be Crosshair. The one with the sniper, I guess you could say. But I'm still not sure if Echo's in that set. There's that one other trooper that's dark looking there. I'm not really sure who that is. So, Crosshair and Echo may or may not be in that set. We're not exactly sure. I do think Crosshair might be, but Echo, I don't think he's going to turn to the dark side or, turn to the dark side. Defect to the Imperials, I guess you could say. So, I imagine that, Echo's not in that set, so I think Echo's going to be a minifigure that people want, and he's obviously a big part of the show, so maybe that is him in there. I don't think it is. It might be. Who knows? It's kind of hard to tell. The images are so blurry, right? But, since we don't really, we don't know if we have Echo in that set yet, I imagine they're going to want to make Echo, so they probably do that in another set coming around in 2022 with some Bad Batch stuff. Plus, not to mention, I think getting the Bad Batch Shuttle is great, but I think they just need to do, go further and add a little bit more. And, not only that, but we're just not getting a lot of Star Wars content in general. I mean, we're getting the Bad Batch TV show, and then we're getting the Book of Boba Fett, and that's really all we're going to get for the rest of this year, I believe. So, for the most part. But with that being said, I just feel like it makes sense for LEGO to release a couple more Bad Batch sets in 2022. I don't expect a full wave. I don't think anyone should. People were hyping it maybe a full Clone Wars wave for this year. Didn't happen. So, I really just expect a Bad Batch couple of sets or two, guys. When it comes to just some of the Bad Batch sets that we could get, obviously we're going to have to wait until the show comes out, which is pretty soon. I mean, today is Saturday, May 1st, and the show comes out 3 days from now, so or at least the first episode, obviously. So it's going to be pretty exciting, but we do know Fennec Shan's going to be in the show, or at least make a small appearance. Tarkin's going to be in the show. It's going to be obviously lots of clone troopers, so I imagine if we get more sets, we'll probably see some clone troopers for sure. I think that makes sense. I doubt we'll see Tarkin in the set, but it is possible. We got Tarkin in a Star Wars Rebels set back in the day, and Fennec Shan is definitely a minifigure that could come in a set, although we are rumored to be getting here this summer in a Mandalorian set. So a lot of things are possible, a lot of open variables and just possibilities, so we'll ultimately have to see, guys. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about the Bad Batch? What do you guys are excited for? What do you guys think is going to happen? I am personally of the opinion that we're just going to get a couple of sets in 2022. I think that's realistic. It makes sense. Probably pretty likely if you ask me. Maybe they'll have a Disney Plus CMF and might include a couple of Bad Batch minifigures in there next year. Who knows? But ultimately, guys, Thank you all for watching. You guys are the reason I make my videos. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.